In this video, we're going to take a look at the rumours, the truths and the drama surrounding Deavan and Ji-Hoon. Deavan and Ji-Hoon's journey has been a roller coaster ride, from the tiny one-bedroom apartment Ji-Hoon shared with his parents, to the antics of Deavan's daughter Drusilla, and of course the birth of their son Taeyang. It's certainly been an adventure. So, what's happened since the show's ended? Have they officially broken up? And what's happening with their son Taeyang? Is there any truth to the rumour that Ji-Hoon wants nothing more to do with them? And with Deavan now back in the States, is that really another man we see in the picture? Already? So soon? Let's dive in. Deavan and Ji-Hoon have certainly been through some rough patches in their relationship, but their determination, playful interactions with each other, and quite a few hilarious mishaps with the translation app have endeared the couple to fans all over the world.
I'll make another mistake, I'll waste that money again.
Oh, translator, getting worst situation.
After first meeting on Tinder and apparently getting pregnant on the very first night they spent together,
So I downloaded this app and I found ugly past, beautiful, pretty, yes. But I found Deavan. Super like.
the pair soon had a child, got married, moved in together, and for a while it seemed like they might be overcoming all odds that seemed to be stacked against them. That is, until this latest setback. It may well just be the end of the road for this young couple, and while some fans are devastated, others are adamant that this is the best decision for both of them. Let's just quickly rewind for a second. When we first met this couple, we followed along as they encountered numerous obstacles and roller coasters on their path to marriage, from Deavan's high-spirited daughter Drusilla to Ji-Hoon's lack of work and his lack of financial contribution, as well as his living situation with his parents and his family's acceptance of Deavan.
조금 놀랐죠. 있다는 거에 대해서. 그랬는데 지금은
For them to be married, Ji-Hoon's family needed to approve, which is of course an incredibly important part of the marriage process in Korean culture. After eventually getting Ji-Hoon's parents' approval during their visit to Las Vegas, Deavan set to planning the birth of her son, her move to South Korea, and of course their wedding. And we were super happy for them as we watched on to see the birth of their son and how it united two very different families, two very different cultures. It really did appear that love would win out in the end. But now it seems like there's trouble in paradise. Let me explain. You see, after Deavan gave up her job in the States and packed up her entire life to move to South Korea, the couple got married in a traditional Korean ceremony and got ready to start their marital life.
Hey.
But it certainly wasn't all cherry blossoms and roses. You see, Ji-Hoon lived in a tiny one-bedroom apartment with his parents. His parents slept on the couch, while the rest of them slept in a tiny bedroom, which, as you can imagine, didn't afford much room for privacy or the ideal start to marital life.
There's not even a living room. There's not really any kitchen. There's no stovetop. It's probably the smallest apartment I've ever stayed in.
And to make matters worse, Deavan, coming from the States, was seen as the main breadwinner for the entire family. That was despite the fact that Ji-Hoon had promised her that he had a job that was good enough to support them all. But that wasn't exactly true. What little money he did earn from his part-time job, it turned out that he was giving to his mum to look after for him rather than spending it on his own family.
일은 어떡하고?
혼자서 4명 다 키울 수 있어?
배달하고 있잖아. 만약에 아침, 오후하고 야간하고 새벽 거의 안 쉬고 하면 한 3, 400 나오지. 그러니까
그래서
부족하다. 이런 식.
The whole financial situation and all the complexity around it, it definitely seems like that was a major cause of concern for Deavan, and one of the main reasons why she actually left South Korea back in May of 2020. Right now, it's alleged that she no longer wants to appear on the show. So if they were so in love and things seemed to be going so well, why exactly did she leave Korea? What went on?
So I am back in America.
I'm currently in my mom's office, so my usual background. I am back in America.
Well, there's a couple of main theories and ideas that have been circulating around the internet. Let me explain. So, Deavan, Ji-Hoon and their families have all been facing mounting online criticism and harsh words, especially on social media. From comments on pictures of Drusilla saying that she looks tired and malnourished, to launching full-on attacks on Ji-Hoon for his lack of support. Both reality stars have faced a lot of online hate, and that's led to them limiting their Instagram posts, turning off comments on some photos, and Ji-Hoon has even deleted and then reactivated his account several times. And it seems that all of that pressure has really taken a toll on his well-being. For example, one of his posts in late August really had fans worried when he responded to a troll by questioning whether he should continue to live. His post led to an outpour of messages from fans and also fellow 90 Day Fiance stars urging him to seek mental health treatment and assuring him that his love for his family really is genuine despite what any online hater may say. So I guess, reading between the lines, perhaps the strain of the media's interest and the level of public scrutiny, especially the online hatred, may have contributed towards this later split. Maybe it's even the fact that Deavan was tired of bringing home the bacon and living with Ji-Hoon's family.
이 나이가 먹도록 아무것도 한 것도 없고 그냥 돈도 모아두지 않고 노는 데만 쓰고 애기도 돌보려고 하지 않고
And to make matters even more complicated, Deavan's latest Instagram post shows her with Taeyang and a mystery man. Both toddler and mystery man are wearing matching shirts. So wait, could this just be a misunderstanding? Does it necessarily mean that just because there's a mystery man that they're dating? After all, she is still married to Ji-Hoon. Well, here's what we know. Deavan mentioned on her YouTube channel back in May that she'd temporarily moved back to the US with both of her children. At the time, she cited some personal issues with her family as the reason, and she was adamant that she would indeed be moving back to Korea in about a month.
I am back in America for some personal reasons that have to do with my family. I should only be here for a month depending on how the travel ban.
However, that just didn't happen. At the time, she said that the travel restrictions in place and the looming COVID-19 threat meant that she didn't want to take the risk, especially with two young children, and that's completely understandable. But right now, it doesn't look like she's going to be returning back to Korea anytime soon. Because, wait for it, drumroll please, Ji-Hoon has confirmed that Deavan has a new boyfriend.
I know Deavan. She has a new boyfriend. Yeah, she has a new boyfriend. I saw that post.
So that mystery man is probably, in all likelihood, the man in question. Ji-Hoon has said that he's shocked, but he remains committed to raising their family together. His intention and all he wishes is for Deavan to be happy and for them to be good parents to baby Taeyang. So who is Deavan's new mystery man? Well, keen-eyed fans have speculated that it's Los Angeles-based South Korean actor Topher Parks. Although Topher is South Korean, he grew up in the United States. So what's this about Ji-Hoon wanting nothing more to do with their son Taeyang? After some people criticised Deavan for making it impossible for Ji-Hoon to see his son, given that she'd moved back to the States, Deavan hit back saying it was Ji-Hoon who wanted nothing more to do with his son. Ji-Hoon remained silent initially, but he's now clapped back, saying that although it hurts, it's impossible to see his son right now, and all he can do is focus on himself. Ji-Hoon's Instagram post addressing Deavan's accusations that he wants nothing more to do with his son is lengthy and also addresses the rumours saying that he blocked Deavan, which he confirmed to be true. After seeing their pictures and posts, Ji-Hoon decided that it was healthier for his mental state to avoid the constant reminders of his family looking like they'd moved on. So at this point, after all the ups and downs and all the drama, it looks like this chapter is indeed closing for Deavan, Ji-Hoon and the kids. Their life in South Korea was short-lived, and it seemed to have come with a lot of confusion and hurt. What many people may not know is that last year Deavan had a miscarriage, which initially she didn't want to reveal, but was forced to do so after a screenshot of her asking about healthcare in Korea on a private Facebook page was leaked to the press. Maybe the time apart will help both of them reset and adjust on the roller coaster that they've clearly all been on, but maybe it will also give Ji-Hoon some time to work on himself, pay off his debts, and get some steady work so that he's actually able to provide for his family.
You gotta promise that you're gonna be able to find us an apartment. It's your turn to take on that responsibility so I can stay at home and take care of the kids, because
Money.
For Deavan, adjusting to a totally new culture was extremely tough. Doing so with 2 children, one of which is a newborn, with limited finances, a language barrier, and with cameras following her around must have been really, really difficult. For now, the mother of 2 looks happy and healthy back at home in the States. No doubt her parents are helping her to raise the kids, and I'm sure that that helps to relieve some of the burden on her shoulders that she must have felt back in Korea. But their story may not yet be over. I mean, technically speaking, they are still married, and Ji-Hoon has said that he hasn't yet received any divorce proceedings. So if there are any die-hard Deavan and Ji-Hoon fans out there, keep your fingers crossed. There is still maybe a glimmer of hope. So over to you, what are your thoughts? Do you think that Deavan and Ji-Hoon will get back together, or are they better off without each other? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of our other 90 Day Fiance update videos that are on screen now. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next video.